So how do you play that on the guitar? Now, before I start, everything, all lessons are already available online on yourguitarworkshop.com. So if you want access today to the full tutorial and tablatures, go to yourguitarworkshop.com. Just follow the links in the description or the first comment. The links will be there, and it'll be there. It'll include all the solos, everything that you ever wanted to know about Sweet Child of Mine. So in this lesson, obviously we'll be doing the verse, and we'll start with Slash's part first. After that, we'll do Izzy's part, and let's just get started. Let me play the first 8 bars for you first, and then we'll get into how to play that on the guitar. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. All right, what do you play? You start off with playing a D chord in 10th position for 2 bars. And how you do it, you play a bar with your index finger on the B and G, the B and high E in 10th position. Then put your middle finger in 11th of the G and ring finger in 12th of the D. And you just sort of rake the strings. And that lasts for 2 bars. Then in bar number 3, you play the exact same chord shape, but you move it down the neck 2 positions. So you play that shape in 8th position, making it a C chord. You have that for 1 bar. You do hold it, by the way, in bar number 4, but there you put your pinky in 10th position of the high E, make a pull off, and then play the B string. Like this, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in bar number 5, you play a G5 chord, and you do that by barring 3rd position of the B and high E with your index finger, having an open G string, and then putting your ring finger in 5th position of the D. And also here, you just sort of rake the chord. Then in bar number 6, you play the following thing. So you play E, B, G, E, B, G, E. And the down and up strokes, because you do use alternate picking here, are 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then in bar number 7, we play a D chord. And for that, you put your index finger in 5th position of the high E, pinky in 7th of the B, and ring finger in 7th of the G. And what you do is you play D, G, B, E. Then you play B, G. And then you stretch your index finger to 3rd position. And this is, for some, this will be hard. So you stretch your index finger to 3rd position of that high E. And there you play with an upstroke, that high E string. And then you play B, G, and then open D. So that's sort of already halfway into bar number 8, but we'll play it until there. 3, 4. And the down and up strokes are 3, 4, down, 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 up, down, up. Then you play open E. make a hammer with your middle finger in second position of that E. So then you play third position B, and then second position G. And there you end up with a D shape, so like this. Down, up, up. So those two bars together, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. And now let's try to play bars 1 through 8 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, before we move on to the next 4 bars, bars 7 and 8, so that D chord, this part, it's what is important to know is that some of the parts were kind of hard to hear on the studio version. I've been using YouTube videos for that. Quality wasn't always that good. So I've also used a lot of live material to check what Slash was playing and which positions and stuff like that. And this part came from one of his live performances. I've checked it, listened very carefully, and this is what I came up with. In the previous 8 bars, he was playing with a slight distortion. The next 8 bars, he's playing completely clean. So it's a completely clean sound. And I'll play the first 4 bars for you. And here we go. 3, 4. So what do? You start off with that D sus2, and I use pretty much alternate picking throughout this part, and you play D, G, E, G, E, G, E, and then you put your middle finger in second position of the high E, and play that with an upstroke. So like this, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then, in the second bar on the one end, starting on the one end, you get the following part, 3, 4, 1. What do you play? You start with an upstroke on the B, then G, then B again. Then put your pinky in third position of the E, play it, then remove it, then open E, and then with an upstroke you play third position of the B. It's like this, 3, 4, 1. The down and up strokes, 3, 4, 1, up, down, up, down. Let's try to play those first 2 bars of the clean section, so to speak. 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then we go to the C at 9, and there you play the following thing. 3, 4, down, up, down, up. What do? C at 9, and you play A, G, D, E, G, D, E, and that's down, up, down, up, down, up. And in the second bar, starting on the one end, you play 3, 4, 1, B, G, E, G, D, G. end with 3, 4, 1, up, down, up, down, up. So let's try to play that C add 9 section together. 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we're moving on to the next 4 bars. Let me play them for you first, and then we'll get into how to play them on the guitar. Here we go. 3, 4. All right, so how do you play that? You start off with that G5, and you play E, G, B, G, D, E, like this. 3, 4, followed by the D and the G. 3, 3, 4. The down and up strokes, I do play with alternate picking, so it's easy. 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then in the next bar, you play E, B, G, B, G, D, B. And that's with down, up, down, up, down. So those 2 bars together go like this. 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then in the next 2 bars, we play that D chord, and that goes like this. 3, 4. All right, so what do you play? You start by raking a D sus2 and then making a hammer with your middle finger in second position of the high E, creating that D chord, so like this. Then you play G, E, then B, G, and then put your pinky in third position of the high E, play it with an upstroke, so like this. 3, 4. And in the next bar, you play that second position high E again, then open G, hammer with your index finger in second, and then playing that high E again, like this. 3, 4. So let's try to play those 8 bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the part that Slash played. So the first 8 bars, slight distortion, second section, so the next 8 bars are played with clean sound.